back to the Bam Fabrications YouTube channel. This week's video, back on Hacksaw, the Turbo Big Block International Coupe Ute build. I've got a friend to join me today. Some of you might have seen this bloke before. So we're gonna do turbo things.
Turbo things!
Because I know I'm keen to get these things mounted, see what they look like, and see how ridiculous we can make this thing look. So yeah, grab your cuppa or your coldie, kick back, relax, and enjoy the video. I don't know if this thing's gonna go. I just put it all back together, but let's see if this thing makes some noise. Oh, hang on, the shifter's not even hooked up. Don't worry about that. We don't need that where we're going, do we?
We don't need roads. Alright, so we're going to fire it up and reverse it into the shed. And that way we can get these turbos set up. Make it go choo choo.
You like my hand throttle?
That works.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man. Alright. Oh no. Wow.
What a fireball.
Did that go out?
Yeah, it did. I'm surprised it did.
Woo.
Wow.
That was cool. Alright.
Surprised the drum didn't catch on fire. All the fuel. What is that?
Extinguishers over there, bro.
Okay, got it.
Alright, let's try this again.
We're on the slab.
So yeah, alright, so it's in, we'll let it cool down for a little bit, exhaust manifold's off, and then Cody spans into the cab there. Plan is, these are, yeah, exhaust manifold flanges. We're going to pull those manifolds off, bolt these on with the new hardware. Yep, got that gasket, and then basically sit the turbos where we want, and then make some steel bracings between the turbos, and then from these down to the flanges. That'll set us up our turbo placement, and then be able to pull them off, load them on the bench. So let's cool it down, get these manifolds off, eh?
Yay. But it's hot now.
Oh no. Did you bring your air gun with you?
No, I didn't. Should have.
One job.
One job. Alright, let's start unbolting.
Roger. So we're filming now apparently. Alright, exhaust manifold is off. The other one's loose, but I don't know if I'm going to get it out now that that brake booster's in the road. So might have to jack this engine up yet, I think. That is loose. Yeah, it's hitting that booster. So I'm just gonna have to release that engine mount, jack it up, and yeah, get it off. It's just hitting the booster, but we won't have that problem once the new manifolds are made. So
looking at this side, we're gonna have to bring this turbo, this side turbo, like up here.
Yeah, well that's the thing. It's sort of going to be like a,
to make it symmetrical, you're going to have to do this side first and then make that side.
Well, it's sort of going to be half like a log, like 4 into 4 into 1, I'm thinking the one's there and then the one splits to 2. That's what I'm thinking, and where it merges to 1, I can put the wastegate, I can put a big wastegate either side.
So you're not going to run two cylinders running one turbo?
No, I did think of that, but I think just for ease of plumbing and all that, I'm thinking that, yeah, if I go 4 into 1, then I can just put one wastegate to control each side of the engine.
Yeah.
Because if I go 2 to 1, then I've got to put 4 wastegates on it. So, because I was going to run the wastegates on those turbos, but thinking about it now, this thing's going to have way too much exhaust flow, and I won't be able to control boost on it. So, gonna have to go to like a 50 or 60 mil wastegate each side to control boost. Otherwise, this thing's just going to take the boost.
Well, yeah,
gauge.
and then when you drive a normal, it'll be like a twin turbo, and then when you really get on it, is that right?
No, it'll be spinning an all 4 all the time, but it's just an easier way of controlling boost and yeah, easy way of making plumbing.
Yeah, right. I see where you're coming from.
Plans may change, but that's what I've got in my head at the moment. But,
well, they've changed a few times, man.
Yeah, they have.
Like HQ chassis, nah.
Well, I did want to run HQ chassis, but it didn't want to be run. It's too the wheelbase is not going to work. But this works a treat. This chassis, this wants to be under it, so it's going to be under it.
And the motor bolt is straight in.
Pretty much, a couple of holes, it's in. All right, enough talking. Let's get the exhaust manifold off. Rightio, so just as I said, I made my mind up. I've changed it again. It's going to be easier to pull the brake booster out of the road, so just going to go ahead and do that. Because that's going to give us more room as well. We'll have to bolt it back in later for the clearing thing and all that. Hang on, lad, that might still be hooked on the pedal box.
Plate.
Hang on. There we go. There. We know what we're doing. I don't really want to trim the firewall because it doesn't need to.
Doesn't need to go.
Well, it doesn't need all that room because it's going to be a little tight log manifold. So try not to.
Oh, you broke the plug.
Broke the plug. Good on me. Oh, lucky it doesn't need to run from there anyway. Let's get this out of here. That's a big exhaust manifold, eh?
It's huge.
Big block ting.
Have you told everyone what happened to Jigsaw?
Yeah, I did the other day, yeah. I told him it's in the sick bay for the hurt conrod. I don't know what happened. I really don't. It makes not a lot of sense, but all I know is it's happened and I've got to fix it, so waiting on conrods now. Found a set of conrods in Oz, in Adelaide, so they're coming. The engine builder is making them the same weight as those rods. He's got all them specs from when he built it, so getting them conrods shipped in, getting them weighted the same, and then it will be at Motor Madness. I don't care what has to happen. It's got to do what Jigsaw does, which is sick burnouts and looking cool. So yeah, whatever I've got to do to make it happen, that's what's got to happen.
That's pretty much done, isn't it?
Yeah, sorted, eh?
Yeah.
So have you decided what cars you're bringing to Motor Madness now?
Well, talking to the event organisers, he really wants the Lotus, eh?
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't really understand that, but each to their own, eh?
If the man wants the Lotus, we've got to give him the Lotus.
100%.
So what I'm thinking, because they want the Lotus, and I was thinking like the El Camino, but we'll take the Lotus and Shorty, so that way it's like a stationary thing. And then the next one, the one that this one will be at, because I put a poll out asking what you want to see, and obviously the Denny Ute one. But this one they're having at the end of this month is not going to be a four-wheel drive track, but the one in July,
Yep.
they're going to have a four-wheel drive track. So that one I'll take Denny Ute to, and then we'll drive it on the track.
Yes.
And then this one I'm thinking the Lotus and Shorty.
100%. I like it. So yeah, got extra motivation to get Hacksaw there. Like I said, Hacksaw won't be skidding at this event. Jigsaw will, but yeah, we'll have a fleet of cars there, and probably even more next time. So
skid the Lotus.
Oh, alrighty. Okay, so let's get this in here. Where did I put that? There it is. Alright, get this bolted up, and then we'll start marking the that's not gonna fit. Marking the turbo position, and see what we can come up with. I'm gonna find some bolts, get these bolts to the turbos, get the turbos clocked, and get some position happening. Right, yeah, so we spent entirely too long thinking about this, but I do believe we have a plan. Cody, are you happy?
Yeah. I can't stay like this forever.
Yeah. Now, this is the most ridiculous and easiest way, believe it or not. We're going to sort of do something like that. It's going to look like a half a radial engine, but I'm not going to speak too loud too soon, but we're going to cut some steel, get some turbos mounted, and hopefully you'll see what we see.
So we've got a template lined up, marked our holes, so then we can bolt that through that, bolt the turbo like that, and then pretty much wherever it sits, and then you can piss the turbo off all together and just bolt that
exactly
through.
That's the critical side. It's not the turbo side yet.
And then once it's all on there, you just get rid of that bracket, bolt the turbo on.
Do you reckon we're going to get told to leave when we rock up with this ridiculous looking thing? Or? Rightio, so we've turned our brains into pretzels once again. Couldn't make sense of anything turbo related, but I think we found out what we're going to do. I went and got Cody some brain juice, and then he finally
it all come to me.
he finally had the bright idea. I thought it at first, but now I'm running with it because it's going to be so much easier. Essentially, yeah, there's going to be a log style manifold, like a boom tube, come to here, and we're going to do essentially RHS between the two turbo flanges, and the exhaust is just going to come up, boop, feed both of them. It's going to split there, and then we'll have a shorty, a bit longer one, and then the wastegate come off the back. So
bam.
Is it Cody approved?
What if the wastegate goes there at the end of the box section?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah. Where's the wastegate?
I don't have one. I told you I gotta get them.
Alright, we'll just pretend something's a wastegate. This looks like a wastegate.
Sure. Yeah.
Like that.
Absolutely.
Baby drive shaft.
It's not a wastegate.
Not a wastegate. Well, it can be. Wastegate.
Definitely can't be. Rightio, so I think we're both signed off on that, so I'm going to try and replicate that on the left hand side.
I've got the pipe at home, so not so bad.
Yes.
Box section's probably the only thing we're going to have to...
May get away with that yet, I don't know.
A bit thin. Like you're going to be right on the edge of the...
Yeah, true.
You're going to lose boost. That's a bad thing. Don't lose boost. But
as far as visual, yeah.
And plus,
it's pretty cool.
The whole idea originally was to have them hanging out of the bonnet, but then we were a bit worried that when we get to this burnout comp, that because we don't have a bonnet, they're probably going to freak out.
Exactly.
Because you look at other burnout cars, they have like these crappy mock-up bonnets that sit over top.
Yep.
So we're worried that we wouldn't be allowed on the track if we just got things hanging out the bonnet. So at least with this sort of setup, the bonnet can go on and there's just going to be pipes hanging out the bonnet.
So are you saying we're thinking about safety or something, or what's going on there?
No, we're thinking about not being allowed to do it at all.
Ah, copy.
Safety is the least of our concern.
Safety's third.
Have you seen the inside?
No, not yet.
I think we're pretty safe from this.
Okay.
Other aspects.
Hey, it's not done yet. Stop picking on it.
I can pick on it. You pick on my stuff. You give me that look like, okay, man.
Sure.
that's what you think, go ahead with that.
Alright, so we finally locked this down. Like I said, we're going to mark up the left hand side once we're happy with it. Yep. Rightio, so we've gone completely mad, and this is what we've come up with. Thoughts?
Gorgeous.
And before anyone asks, yes, this turbo is sitting too low at the moment, but it's not mounted. It's just, it's the easiest way we could do a stationary mock-up was to have it sitting there. But yeah, it's going to be a little bit higher. It's going to match the right hand side. So I don't know. It's just given all the right looks.
Turbo whisperer.
Cody's in love. So
Do skids, you bastard!
so like I said, these sounds probably a bit agricultural, a bit different, a bit
Outrageous.
unique the way we're gonna plumb this thing. But so just imagine
the box. Okay.
a bit of RHS between there. It's just a divider. It's just a way of mounting it. So it's going to make this a hell of a lot easier. Like I said, 2 log style manifolds up to here, feeding both of those, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 out the top, and then the wastegates as well. So, and then we got to get creative and bring the 4 turbo outlets into the top of the carby. The carby's already a blow through carby that used to be on Jigsaw. So yeah, but this is the hard mock-up done. This is what it's going to look like, I suppose. You've seen it running and driving for the first time today. Well, not running, but driving. So
Shooting fireballs.
that's yeah, out the wrong spot though. They came out the carby, not out the exhaust. So we got to work on that.
I don't think there's any difference. Mine come out of there too.
Oh, okay. Oh,
That's just normal, isn't it?
yeah. Well, I mean, if I'm just copying you, then I'm happy. So
Yeah.
So yeah, that's about that's gonna do it for today. We both got other things we got to be doing. So, but this is the stage we wanted to get to. Took a long time to get there. A lot of head scratching, but this thing's gonna be awesome.
That's all the mounting.
No, more mounting.
I don't like the style.
So yeah, we're like early April now, end of April. It will be at Motor Madness. It's not going to skid. That one will be skidding. So
That one's in pieces too.
yeah, it's alright. I just got the phone call. The rods are in stock, so it'll be there.
Well,
Any parting thoughts there, mate?
Definitely needs a degrease.
Yes, it needs a firewall. Needs everything there.
Need exhausts, intake, oil lines, oil drains,
Yes.
radiator hoses, fans,
For anyone who's wondering that the engine,
oil change,
transmission is going to come back out of it,
fuel lines, fuel
there's
pump,
a lot of work to be done to
fuel
it.
pressure regulator,
The diff's got to be welded up.
a floor,
It's got half a floor.
new wheels,
Yes, new wheels.
brakes.
It's got brakes. I never disconnected the brakes. Oh, it's got to be bolted back up. Now you're just getting picky. Alright, so we're just waffling on now. So
I broke it.
like I say, we're going to shut this video down here. As always, thanks for watching. Do us a favour, like, comment, share and subscribe. Go and check out the man's channel, Fence Post Rusty Goats at Sick Puppy Cody, and we'll catch you on the next one.
I need more turbos.